Deep in the jungles of India lived the smallest elephant in the world. He could flap his ears just like any other elephant. He could swing his trunk just like any other elephant. And he could trumpet through his trunk just like any other elephant. But the other elephants wouldn't have anything to do with him. Tigers laughed rudely when they saw him lose his way in the tall jungle grass. The gaily colored birds hooted when they saw him trip over a twig. Nobody would make room for him when he came to the waterhole to drink. You see, the smallest elephant in the world was no bigger than a house cat. And for an elephant, that's very sad. The smallest elephant finally said, "Very well, if I'm no bigger than a house cat, then the house is where I belong, not in this fierce, wild jungle." So he tripped and stumbled through the tall grass until he came to a city with big ships at the docks, and he slipped aboard one of the ships. One day, while the elephant was sleeping on a crate of Indian curry powder, the great ship stopped. Next thing he knew, he was sailing through the air as the crate was hoisted out of the hold and onto the dock. "Now," said the smallest elephant in the world as he scampered between the legs of the stevedores, "I must find a house." Out on the street, everybody was so busy rushing from here to there that no one noticed an elephant the size of a house cat. But presently a little boy came down the street. He was busy, too. He was trying not to step on any cracks in the sidewalk. So naturally, he had no trouble spying the smallest elephant at once. "Just what I've always wanted," cried the little boy, whose name was Arnold. "An elephant the size of a house cat." "Wonderful," exclaimed the elephant, "because what I need is a house." No time at all, Arnold was home with his elephant. But Arnold's mother was not happy about it. What would people think? An elephant for a pet? Out of the question. "Don't worry, elephant," said Arnold as he led his pet outside and down into the cellar. "You just do what I tell you, and everything will be all right." Arnold trained the smallest elephant in the world to walk backwards, showed him how to keep his ears tucked in, taught him to wag his trunk like a tail. Then Arnold painted the most beautiful cat's face on the elephant's back. Arnold's mother did not really think they needed a pet, but a cat was better than an elephant. But that night, when everyone was asleep, a mouse came out of the woodwork to find a meal for himself. The smallest elephant was sleeping backwards in the potato bin so that he would look like a cat. The mouse, who knew a cat when he saw one, wasn't fooled for a minute. "What's this strange creature sleeping in the potato bin?" said the mouse to himself. And he went up to the elephant to investigate. And just then the elephant woke up. Even though he was the smallest elephant in the world, he knew a mouse when he saw one. And he was just as afraid of a mouse as the biggest elephant in the world. Of course, he woke up the whole house with his noisy trumpeting, and then Arnold's mother knew she'd been tricked. "An elephant belongs in a circus," she told Arnold, and that's where she took him. "Wonderful, wonderful," exclaimed the ringmaster. "I have just the spot for him." And he introduced the elephant to Hilo, the smallest midget in the world. Now, whenever Arnold wants to see his little elephant, he goes to the circus, because the ringmaster gave him enough free passes to last a long, long time. There in the sideshow is Hilo, holding the smallest elephant in the world over his head. The sign says, "The smallest man in the world, and he can pick up an elephant." The elephant's very happy about it. The circus animals never laugh at him the way the jungle animals did. In fact, the other elephants are quite proud of him. And best of all, he lives with Hilo in a little house on wheels. "It's a good thing I'm no bigger than a house cat," said the elephant. "Otherwise, I'd never fit inside." So you see, there is room in the world for all sizes. And whether you're big, small, or in between, there is no measuring stick for a happy heart and a broad smile.